Hey guys, Brozan here. We're going to take a look today at the Dex template that I'm running. We've switched it up a little bit. Still running air and macing, but we're actually running 80 points in musicianship and 80 points in discordance. So very first thing we're going to do is look at the actual template itself. So 120 Shiv, it's your swing speed, it's your damage multiplier. Shiv should always be 120 if you're investing in it. 100 tactics, 100 macing. We're not running any peacemaking, so macing has to be 100. You want to hit stuff, and you want to hit stuff hard. So that's why we run those two. 80 arms lord. This, I am investing in melee special. So arms lore is very much required at 80 for the disarm, but also for the melee specials. Parrying at 80, massive damage reductions come from that parrying book, so we want to run parrying. Just as a quick aside, our parrying is almost always going to be in shield bash. It's because we like to move a lot. Some people like to go bulwark. We do max that out second because sometimes it's nice to have that extra, big damage reduction when you're holding still. But shield bash is the general all-purpose one for me. We run 80 discordance and musicianship, 60 healing, and 20 alchemy. We take that 20 points out of healing for alchemy for the extended pot durations. We run an agility pot, a strength pot, and a magic resist pot always. It's part of my background script. It drinks one when it's got 10 seconds left on it. So we always have that up. That's the spec itself. We'll talk about the gear. You're going to wear plate mail, and you're going to run the best stick that you can afford. For me, that's Everwood. It costs 22,000. That's about 15 minutes of farming, and realistically, even if you lose one an hour, you're still money ahead. It's faster, it's better. We run a Supreme instrument. They cost about 10K. And we run an air aspect weapon oil. We're running an air stick, so we're running air aspect weapon oil. Have those made in bulk, and it's a lot cheaper. The loadout itself costs me about 45,000. So dying does suck. It doesn't suck nearly as much as dying on the water. So I guess that kind of ruined that for me. Look at the chain next. I guess actually for potions, I like to take 7 of each Agi, Strength, and Magic Resist. And then I take 10 cures and I believe 15 heals. And then, of course, you bring bandages and food. My oil and my instrument are in trapped pouches. And then I like to keep a bag with a skinning knife just so people have to click extra stuff if you're snooping me. Look at the chain real quick. I am not heavily invested in this chain. My boating chain is my expensive chain. So get enough melee accuracy to have 100%. Let's make sure I'm not lying about that. Yeah. So we're pretty close to 100% accuracy with melee accuracy defense. Get enough melee swing speed to cap out swing speed increase. We're using air armor and shiv, so that's where the rest comes from. And then I invested heavily in melee special chance, special damage. This is additive. So that 7.25, if we look at weapon special chance, that is straight 18% from other places, but then 7.25 is added right on top of it, which is a very, very good thing. Being additive means it gives us a lot of value per link. It's also useful if we ever use consecrate weapon because about a quarter to a third of our hits are all of a sudden doing considerably more damage. And as a macer, you want those specials because they break armor. All around, these links bring a lot of value. I'm preferring them over dungeon-specific links. All right, so that's the build. Let's do some dungeon. We're going to go to Mausoleum today because it's not one of the societies. Same thing I say in every video, you should rope a lot. My background script's engaged now, so it's throwing up my potions and my buffs. If you do things a lot, it's worth setting up background routines for them, in my opinion. I'm using smart targeting. I kind of like this. I don't have to drag a health bar, and I can still have a health bar up. It does require you to use the Razer smart targeting hotkeys. So I've got a hotkey that's target next gray something. I don't remember the exact hotkey. Closest gray, I think, maybe. Oh, I got people in here. So our engagement's going to look like this. We're going to turn on war mode. We're going to find a bad guy. All right, tormented soul it is. We're going to go after this guy because that guy's standing right in the door. Ah, we got both of them. We're constantly casting discordance on this guy. I'll look at Bard Book in a minute. I kind of forgot to go over what that looks like. Our stance, we're in Sunder, but we switch to Wild Swing whenever we... Oh, I hit the wrong guy. We switch to Wild Swing whenever we disarm. So, this is kind of a bad engagement. We'll look at it on the next one. Let's look at... So, we've maxed out Sunder and Wild Swing. Bard Codex, the very first thing I maxed was the chance, the success chance, whatever it's called. Perfect pitch, is that it? Yeah. So I haven't quite hit 18 points. Ultimately, we will put our points in perfect pitch, reverb, and sing your own praises. I'm waiting on this disease to wear off. I don't want to waste stuff on it. Kind of got screwed by fighting to those. Alright, so we start out, we cast Divine Fury and Consecrate. We're casting Discordance constantly here, and we're hitting him with a stick. When Discordance lands, we're going to turn on Disarm. That one died a little fast. We got an air proc on him, so it's kind of a bad example. Man, this guy is all about getting up in my way. Alright, so this time. That's really good news because we're getting about 2. We're going to have to use a shiv hill, possibly here. We might drink a little potion. Yeah, we'll end up drinking a lot. Watching these symbols, we really want to have a shiv hill available in case this stuff falls off early. Moz is kind of worst case scenario because we're constantly getting diseased and bleeds. At 60 healing, that's a bad thing. Auto pots are going off. Great timing right when I engage. We still haven't discorded this guy. We're going to go ahead and burn our disarm now. That figures. This place is getting farmed hard. I didn't think it would. Alright, when this one dies, we'll look at our next one as our really good single engagement, because we haven't done that yet. Alright, a vampire countess and a vampire. Let's lure one out. We got both. We don't want both. They are still both coming. We stand over here. Hopefully on the side they got. Just gonna beat on this countess real hard. Alright. So, shiv buffs. Attack. Discording constantly. That discordance self buff really reduces the damage we're taking. Disarm. Turns on wild swing. Really starting to beat that ass. We wasted a little bit of our disarm duration there, but it happens. Get this corpse rod over here. I want to pull that away from the group. You get too much stuff that does guaranteed damage and it can get real ugly. We did that area discord so that we could see what was stealthed around us. So we know that there's a shade wolf, whatever the hell they're called, around here somewhere. There he is. You're definitely not wasting a disarm on him. We're going to go up here and fight this vampire and countess up there in a second. We'd like to pull just one of them. I don't know how successful I'll be on that. There we go. Alright, disarm's on. Now we go proceed to really whooping on that ass. Transfixed. I should have been moving more, but I wasn't, so. Man. Let's get back on our vampire. Hello, Mr. Vampire. Disarm. Nice air prop. I'm tier 12 air right now. Nothing just amazing. I'd really like to have discipline proc on the weapon, but I don't feel like leveling discipline. Discipline proc sticks with you for the next target, so it's very valuable in that sense. You might wonder why I'm clearing trash. It's because it exists. It's probably better to go chase high value targets, but I just want to hit stuff. We got a lot of people in here. Man. I guess we're going to break the vampire room. We start with the easier to kill stuff in here. We'll kill the vampire last, counterintuitively. We have to use a shield there. Uh-oh. We're lagging. Oh, goodness. That was... I think if our buddy there didn't show up, this got real ugly. You wonder why I switched targets here. It's because I want the vampire dead. The corpse bride at this point isn't doing enough damage to me to matter. I think these rooms are cleared out for a moment, so we're going to go back to our other side jail rooms. Try to only engage one of these purgers at a time. Get our disarm. Smash this guy. We're up to 16k gold and we've used 2 pots, so that's not bad at all. Come all the way in this room so we don't aggro the side stuff. And try to get this purger without getting this guy. I don't think we're going to be successful. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, we need to leave. That's a good way to die. Don't be afraid to run early. That's something I see too many people do. They try to stick it out and live through it. Hey, good timing. We got reds. They're going to try to cut us off, so we're going out the old-fashioned way. That location is blocked. That was bad. I think we're going to go to the gate room. We're not. Hi, Red. Got to line these up. That guy's pulling off of us. He knows we're gone. One of the big perks of being a Dexter is you're healing while moving. Well, I think that's a good time to say thank you for watching the video. Not a lot else to show. Got a little PvP, got a little bit of the spec. Discord brings a lot of utility. It enables the codex, which gives us extra damage, extra defense. So, and then a discorded target takes extra damage and does less damage. So it is very, very strong on this build. I'm sure you figured it out watching me, but I do have a lot of it background scripted. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't intend to share those scripts, not because I'm keeping them myself, but because they're tailored to me. And a lot of times when I share stuff like that, I get a lot of questions about how do I make this for me? And I respect that, but at the same time, I don't want to go through that exercise of helping everybody customize it. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. That stuff keeps me making these videos. And good luck, guys. Hope you liked the video.